Hello and welcome to Songs for the Struggling Artist, the blogcast. This is episode 498. My name is Emily Rainbow Davis. Hello, welcome. Today's blog is inspired by an art exhibit that I saw at the Metropolitan Museum. It was sort of like way in the back, like in the basement. It was clearly not a hot spot for the museum, but it did bring me next to this like collection of art that I'd never seen there before, which was one of the Lehman Brothers art collections, where he had some very famous artists in his collection, and you would never know. Oh, did you want to see a Gauguin? Well, there is one, just kind of out in the back, like in a corner. It was a very curious side note. This has nothing to do with what this post is about, but that was part of my experience of going to the Met that day. In any case, let me read this one to you. It is called Sign Your Name. The article said that one of the reasons so many paintings by women were uncredited to them was that they were worth more without their signature. A signed painting is worth more if it is signed by a man, and worth less if it is signed by a woman. Still, not just in the past, now. So a lot of women made the choice not to sign their work back in the old days, and I imagine some women still make that choice now. I am familiar with this dilemma. When I learned that plays with men's name on them were much more likely to be selected for opportunities, I started just using my first initial. I didn't want to be counted out just for being a girl, so I was E. Davis for a very long time. It didn't make any obvious difference for me. I suspect that no one was fooled once they read my actual work. My work has big written by a woman energy. I think I would have kept going with this attempt at obfuscation, but most submissions these days require your whole name when you apply. I'd have to go a lot further to obscure my gender now. I was trying everything I could to conceal what was an obvious disadvantage. If we want our work to flourish, we make a million compromises, one of which is obscuring our names. This is why I found myself in tears looking at the signatures on the paintings of Helene Schjerfbeck at her show at the Met. There was one where her name loomed very large in the corner. It was H. Schjerfbeck, but still, it was bold and her name on the painting. Most of her work was signed with a discrete HS, or not at all. So I was moved to see this woman sign her name with verve, where her signature hung right at eye level. Then I saw a self-portrait from many years later, where she included her whole name, first and last, in bold letters at the top of the frame. It's a gorgeous painting, full and evocative, and her name features prominently in it. It's only one painting in an extensive body of work, but it hit me hard. And the thing of it is, maybe that painting was worth less at the time, or even now, than the ones without her name on them. But it's worth more to me now for its power. I take strength from seeing a woman put her own name on her work with pride. I fully understand why she didn't do it all the time, but when we have the strength and the willingness to risk it, I think it's important to recognize that the women who see our work later might benefit from our boldness now. We might lose opportunities now, but maybe decades down the line, someone will see a woman's name on a canvas or a sculpture or a marquee or the liner notes or a billboard, gain some strength to sign her own name. And then maybe, in that future, A woman's name on a work will increase its value rather than diminish it. So part of the reason that I wanted to go see this exhibit was that I'd read an article about her and her work and learned that she had been actually successful in her lifetime. Like a lot of times when you're looking at women artists, it's like, well, no one ever paid attention. But then, 20 years after her death, then it's like, we finally recognized her genius. But this woman actually experienced success while she was alive. And that is so unusual. And I was really excited to just sort of see, I don't know, how that affected her body of work, what she got up to. I wasn't familiar with her before. And it turns out, no surprise, I wasn't familiar with her before because she'd never had a show in the United States before this one that I saw a couple months ago. So she's quite well known in Finland. If you're listening in Finland, hello. I applaud your national painters. Apparently, she's, very important there. And I feel sad that I never knew that before. Anyway, the painting I put in the post, you'll see it in the, if your podcast app shows episode artwork, it'll show you the painting that I'm talking about. It's really, it doesn't have the power in reproduction that it did in real life. Or at least that's what it seems like to me. Like in real life, it felt like, oh, there's a neon sign over this woman. And in the reproduction, it just looks like, oh, there's some words. But if you get a chance to see this painting in person, please go and enjoy it. So, what song do I have for you? Well, if you are Gen X, you probably already know, because the title of this post is the same title of the song that, of course, I had to do because I could not but, So, it's Sign Your Name by Terence Trent D'Arby. At least that's who I thought it was. But it turns out Terence Trent D'Arby has changed his name, and he changed it a long time ago. And what is his new name? Well, that is a very good question. I'm going to look it back up right now because I cannot retain it. It begins with an S, and it is, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, Sananda Maitreya. Anyway, that's what Terence Trent D'Arby goes by. Now, if I'm the first to tell you, welcome to my new reality. I did not know this. To me, it's still Terence Trent D'Arby, but I understand that is not his name and has not been for decades. So, learn something new. Anyway, I'm going to play you Sign Your Name in just a moment. Meanwhile, thank you so much for listening. If you like this podcast, please tell someone about it. Like, review, subscribe, do any kind of cool thing you can do in your podcast app or any app you can get your hands on. If you would like to support this podcast with money, that would be so awesome. I'm all indie over here. The best place for that is patreon.com/Emily R. Davis. But there's also Ko-fi, there's PayPal. You can do a paid subscription on Substack. And if you are somewhere where you support artists, I am happy to join. Tell me about it. But mostly, I thank you for listening, and I appreciate your ears and attention with me here now. Thank you. So, Sign Your Name. What else? What else to say about Sign Your Name? It was fun to work on. Not as straightforward as I thought at first, but I worked it out, and I recorded the basics just like one shot, which doesn't happen very often. So that's something interesting. Yeah, there were no alternatives for this one. It was like, obviously it's Sign Your Name, and here it is. It's Sign Your Name. We started out as friends, but the thought of you just caves me in. The symptoms are so deep, it is much too late to turn away. We started out as friends. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. Time, I'm sure, will bring disappointments in so many things. It seems to be the way when you're gambling cards on love you play. I'd rather be in hell with you, baby, than in cool heaven. It seems to be the way. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. Birds never look into the sun before the day is gone. Oh, the lights shine brighter on a peaceful day. Stranger blue, leave us alone. We don't want to deal with you. We'll shed our stains, showering in the room that makes the rain. Sign your name. Oh, sign your name. Sign your name. All alone with you makes the butterflies in me arise. Slowly we make love, and the earth rotates to our dictates. Slowly we make love. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my baby. Sign your name across my heart. I want you to be my lady.